You're watching Football Daily, and here are this week's biggest transfer headlines. We've asked you guys to keep an eye out for any interesting rumours and tweet them in. So if you'd like to be involved next week, follow us on Twitter and tweet #TransferTalkToMe @DougieFFTD or the Football Daily account. And if you want to see more great content and keep up to date with the world of football, make sure you like and subscribe. We kick off this week's roundup with an absolute cracker. The Guardian had been reporting this week that Chelsea striker Alvaro Morata is nearing a dramatic return to Juventus. The 25-year-old striker, who has only been at Stamford Bridge for 1 year, spent 2 seasons on loan in Turin between 2014 and 2016. His 27 goals in 93 appearances for the Bianconeri helped his side win 5 domestic trophies in those 2 years. The Spaniard has had an inconsistent season in West London. Hampered by numerous injuries, he has netted just 15 goals in 45 appearances. Despite Giroud averaging 0.6 goals per 90 in the league since his January move, it seems unlikely that the Blues would want to part with their £66 million record signing. And with the Legary's future uncertain, this move seems unlikely. Staying in Italy now, Gazzetta dello Sport are claiming that Roma are set to beat Liverpool to the signing of Benfica forward Talisca, currently on loan at Besiktas this summer. The 24-year-old Brazilian has been on loan at Besiktas for the past 2 seasons and has scored an impressive 36 goals in 74 appearances for the Turkish side, despite not being an out-and-out striker. Sport claim that the Black Eagles have first option on Talisca and could sign him permanently for just €21 million. But his desire to play elsewhere next time has perked the interest of Champions League semi-finalist Roma, who are set to offer an initial €30 million to Benfica. With only Dzeko with 24 netting more than 10 goals for the Giallorossi this campaign, recruiting a goal-hungry forward who scored 0.7 goals per 90 in the Champions League alone this season would seem to be a clever move. And now we have some great news for fans of Besiktas as Champions League vanquishers Bayern Munich, with Sky Sports reporting that James Rodriguez is willing to pen his long-term future to the 28-time German champions. James joined the Bavarian Giants on a 2-year loan spell from Real Madrid in July last year, and after a slow start to his career in Germany, he has hit top form under Jupp Heynckes, with 6 goals and 10 assists in 21 Bundesliga games. The Colombian international, who has scored 21 goals in 62 appearances for his country and won the 2014 World Cup Golden Boot, is quoted as saying, "I am good. I hope to stay here." Bayern are currently 24 points clear at the top, and if they activate James' €42 million release clause, they can feel very happy with their early summer business.
Quick one, pause the screen. Are you subscribed to the channel? If not, you're an idiot. Click that red button down there, right now.
And to Spain now, where Mundo Deportivo are peddling the unlikely story that PSG star Edinson Cavani is close to joining Atletico Madrid, with an initial agreement being met. Diego Simeone seems to have accepted that star forward 27-year-old Antoine Griezmann will join Barcelona, and is keen to acquire a high-quality replacement, and the 31-year-old Uruguayan would certainly fit the bill. Cavani has won 13 trophies in 5 years at PSG, and in January 2018 became the club's all-time top scorer, replacing his old teammate Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The lethal striker's 25 league goals is set to see him named as Ligue 1's top scorer for the 2nd consecutive season. But with well-founded reports of a dispute between Cavani and Neymar, and international teammates Godin and Jose Jimenez encouraging him to move, Cavani could soon be swapping Paris for Madrid. And now we travel to the blue half of Merseyside with news that Everton's 32-year-old striker Wayne Rooney is in serious talks with DC United about joining the Washington-based side this summer. The Washington Post claimed that England's record scorer, who has netted 10 league goals this season but none since December, has grown frustrated at his boyhood club. Rooney, who earns over £7 million per season at Everton, would be DC's highest earner. But with the club opening their new 20,000 capacity stadium this summer, they think they can strike a deal. As for Everton, they seem reluctant to sell, with Allardyce going on record to say he doesn't want him to leave. In what could be a summer of upheaval at Goodison, it seems unlikely they would sanction a move. And now to Rooney's home for 13 years, Man United, for our headline story, with multiple sources, including The Independent, claiming that the Red Devils and Chelsea might engage in an unlikely swap deal this summer. It's been clear for a number of weeks that Antony, who has scored 9 goals and assisted 5 in the league this season, isn't in Jose Mourinho's long-term plans. It seems like the Portuguese is open to the idea of letting the 22-year-old join Chelsea, on the provision that Blues forward Willian comes the other way. The 29-year-old Brazilian, who has won 3 trophies in 5 seasons in West London, has only started 15 league games this season, as Conte has switched from last season's preferred 5-2-2-1 to 5-3-1-1 this campaign. With Mourinho frustrated with Martial's perceived lack of development and tactical awareness, recruiting the hard-working Brazilian, who has been involved in 13 league goals this season, would at least be a good short-term solution. Watch this space. And finally, it's time for our transfer rumour of the week, and it's a classic. The Metro are reporting today that Everton are trying to convince Arsene Wenger to take over the Goodison Park hot seat. According to the newspaper, David Dean, who brought the 68-year-old to Highbury from Japan in 1996, is acting as an intermediary in the talks. Now, although we have no doubt that Everton would be interested in signing Wenger, why on earth would he want to sign with them? It seems almost inevitable that Big Sam will lose his job this summer, but in Wenger's own words, he has been inundated with offers for both management and sporting director jobs worldwide. Why would he settle for the 8th best team in England, currently 22 points off the top 4? Surely a job in France would suit him more, and depending on this summer's World Cup, what about the England job? We are calling total on this one, and why don't you let us know in the comments below where you think Wenger will end up?
Congratulations, you've reached the end of the video. Your reward, the face of the poshest man in football daily. For more great content, why don't you click in this box here, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.